Ben, who's been speaking to Zander Schublak and Andreas Schindler down in the pits. So really, really good to see. As I'm now looking at some of the results for this weekend, I'm going to give you a brief rundown after we finished our last interview of the day. The podium is going to be at 4:30 this afternoon. So a brief reminder for all drivers: can you make sure that if you are told that you are on the podium, that's the top 5 for Micromax and Minimax, please make sure that you have your race suits and your race helmets with you for the presentation. Also, that's the top 3 for OK Junior, Junior Max, Senior Max, DD2 and DD2 Masters. So we will hold our podium presentation at 4:30 this afternoon. So now it's time for the final, well, the last final of the weekend. It's the end of the BNL kickoff. Oh, crikey. Didn't realise it was going to go that quickly. Has flown by, to be honest with you. But it's really good to see that we have a great international field. Over 125 drivers, 15 different nationalities. And it's been really, really enjoyable the whole way through. So, red lights on the starting entry for the final time here at Karting Genk Home of Champions. 6 competitors. And it is Gilles Stadsbader from Madsries, Jano Sutens behind Maxime Furon-Castelay with Jules Castro and Gert van Aris. Looks like Jules Castro has already stolen a march on Jano Sutens. So nice work there by the young Belgian. He thought, oh, I've got a chance. It's a rolling start. I'm used to this in Junior Max. And what's happened? He's taken full advantage of it. So I can tell you guys now that the final results have come through for Micro and Minimax. Juniors and seniors have yet to be decided. DD2 Masters and DD2. Obviously, they're just tallying everything up. Of course, we've got OK and OK Junior. But I can confirm that Tommy van der Stroys will be going to Le Mans. Len Nyes, as a result of his efforts this weekend, will get the free season pass to the 2019 BNL Karting Series season. And you know what I said about lightning striking twice? Well, I did mention that about Mike van Vught, but as a result of the cumulative efforts, Nick Gerhards has been confirmed as the driver going to Le Mans in August. So well done to the number 60. He got there, and I tell you what, he earned what happened there. Obviously, Jaden Thien will be getting the BNL Karting Series full season pass in Minimax this year, but obviously we still have several other categories to be decided. But Jaden Thien will get the free BNL Karting Series entry for 2019. So we have Gilles Stadsbader leading the way ahead of Madsries, who is in second, but it's only half a second adrift. The gap probably might extend, but I mean this is Mad's first real time in an OK junior, class. You know, having competed in Junior Max all the way through last season, and showing that he's a good man. He's a good wheelman if you need one, if you need a getaway car. But obviously he can back that up with his antics on the track as well. And he's actually keeping Gilles Stadsbader in very close proximity with around 10.5 minutes to go. So I mean the good thing is that we are hoping that there are going to be more of you drivers out there who might be watching on the live stream or listening to Downforce Radio, the nation's motorsport station. We've provided audio and visual coverage. We've been doing live videos throughout the weekend. We've also been doing some filming with Voss Media, who are here, and we'll be completing what's going to hopefully be a new dynamic for the BNL Karting Series after movie with myself and Ban van der Stuk. And we managed to do 8 interviews yesterday in the space of 2 hours, and it was quite a nice, interesting dynamic. You know, we spoke to different nationalities, different languages, and it just shows how truly international the BNL Karting Series is. 9 minutes 30 on the clock plus an additional lap. It's still Gilles Stadsbader from Madsries as they both cross the start-finish line. And Mads is keeping in touch. He's doing a really good job. But Gilles has just done the fastest lap of anybody, a 53.321. Mads Rees has just done a 53.334. Maxime Foran-Castellet, who is leading the way in terms of the OK Juniors, has got Jules Castro from GKS Lemons Power in second position. So Jan Nosuten's now is in the penultimate position on the field at the minute, in fifth place, 1 minute with the 1:43, and then Gerd Janaris in the 2:32 now currently in sixth position, and had a really great battle with Jules Castro in the first final of the weekend. So we have over 60 entries now coming in for BNL Round 1 here at Karting Genk in a month's time, and we should hopefully be a lot more. The entry banks do close the Tuesday before the event. So for those wanting to enter into the BNL Karting Series in 2019, head to bnlkartingseries.com. You can also message us on Facebook as well. But really good to see how these drivers are having to learn. You know, this might be their first time in OK Junior. Very much the case with Jules Castro, and I would think Jan Norsutens would probably have the same thing as well. As Jan Norsutens is keeping Jules Castro very honest coming out of the exit of turn number 8. And you can just see that the cart on the back of Sutens is the back wheels on Sutens' cart sort of was stepping out a little bit, getting a little bit squirrely under the braking. But he's still getting a good measure for it. Mads Rees is still within a second of Gilles Stadsbader in first position at the moment, as Aris in the 2:32 is keeping with Jules Castro and Jan Norsutens. So who knows what might happen, and also they're not that far behind. Well, Jules Castro is 1.6 seconds behind Maxime Foran-Castellet from Luxembourg, who I really haven't been talking a lot about in this race, but you know, sometimes when you're not talking about the leader's doing a pretty good job. So Gilles Stadsbader leading at the minute, took the win in the opening OK final itself. So we're at half race distance here for the last final of the BNL Karting Series kickoff. Just a quick reminder for the paddock. Obviously, for those that have completed your finals, you've gone through post-race scrutineering. The top 5 for Micromax, the top 5 for Minimax, Juniors top 3, Seniors top 3, DD2 and DD2 Masters for the respective classes. We'll also need the top 3 for the podium. Also the OK and the OK Juniors. They'll be told this after they finish this race. That we'll need you all at the podium presentation for 4:30 this afternoon. We've got about we've probably got about 6.5 minutes, 7 minutes to go in this last final of the weekend here at Karting Genk. It's all 1 second I'm behind the microphone at about 8:45 in the morning, and the next thing I know, it's 4:10. So we'll hopefully get this wrapped up very, very quickly indeed. So, for those wondering on entries on the for the BNL Karting Series, whether it's OK and OK Junior, you can go to the website. You can also find out on the Rotax Racing app. So, KZ2, we have 3 entries for Genk. OK Senior, we have 2 for the first round, and then we also have an OK Junior joining us, a new competitor for the first round. DD2, well, I mean, the thing is, there's going to be a month, so there's probably going to be just over 3 weeks for people to get their entries in. 4 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock to go here in the OK and the OK Junior final. With Gilles Stadsbader still leading the way by quite a convincing margin now. It was just over a second. It's now 1.269 as Mads Lies just puts in a 53.1. Gilles Stadsbader just puts in the fastest lap of the race on lap number 6. 52.998 here at Karting Genk. 1,360 metres. So it's Stadsbader from Ries, and Aris is down in 6th position, but is still 3rd in the classification for the OK contingent. Meanwhile, in OK Junior, the driver that's just gone through the screen just a second ago, Maxime Fouron-Castellet from Luxembourg, leading the way in that one. Jan Nosutens is ahead of Jules Castro. And Mads Lies isn't doing a bad job at all, I think. He's running quite competitively. He's doing a 20... Well, he's just matched, I think. Well, it's just gone quicker in the first sector on this particular lap itself. We're now on lap number 11. He's just done a 21.336. And he's just gone quicker in sector 2 by 8/100ths off of Gilles Stadsbader. And his best lap so far is a 53.134. Excuse me. Then we'll have Maxime Fouron-Castellet crossing the line now. Does a 54.718, which is his fastest lap of the race. Jan Nosutens was about 60 hundredths of a second quicker than Jules Castro on that last lap, but the pair just set their best laps on that particular time, on that particular tour, as Mads Lies comes flying through turn number 10, now into turns 11 and 12. And he was 1.268 seconds behind Gilles Stadsbader last time around. Gap now, yeah, 1.238. So the Dane is keeping it quite consistent and was slightly quicker that time. Stadsbader did a 53.317. Mads Lies a 53.287. Excuse me. Maxime Fouron-Castellet. His best time was a 54.718. He's just done a 54.9, which is quicker than Jan Nosutens and Jules Castro. Gert-Jan Aris has just done a best time from him is a 54.785, which is fractionally slower than Maxime Fouron-Castellet. As we now fast approach the conclusion of the last final of the 2019 BNL Karting Series kickoff here at Karting Genk. There's Maxime just coming into shot there. Nice angles that we've got from our film crew from Camp Company GmbH. We've been providing the live stream here from Karting Genk. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. The timer has finally ticked down for the final time this weekend. And there is Gilles Stadsbader with Mads Lies not that far behind. Mads is keeping within under 1.25 seconds off of the number 228 from Belgium. So it's one more lap to go. This is the last lap of the event. The last time we'll see the kickoff for 2019. A really great event. Really thoroughly enjoyed commentating on it. And Mads Rees has got that gap down to within a second. Oh, are you going to be cheeky at the last minute, Mads? Because you're getting closer, but I don't think he's going to do anything about it. I think it's just, you know, this has been a bit of fun for Mads Rees. He's really enjoyed the experience. He's loved going a bit faster than being in a Junior Max last year, but he was still pretty competitive in that way, shape, and form, so to speak. So they now come out of turn 9 for the final time as the sunshine is looking a little bit lower than what it was maybe, say, a couple of hours ago here at Karting Genk, home of champions. The checkered flag gets prepared for the final time, and the first person to receive that in this last final of the BNL Karting Series kickoff is Gilles Stadsbader from Belgium in the 228, followed by Mads Rees, who closes the gap to 9/10 of a second at the end of it all. Then we're just waiting for our last 4 competitors to make their merry way through turn 10, which the first of it is doing, and that's Maxime Fouron-Castellet, who will also pick up a free BNL Karting Series season entry for 2019, based on the fact that he has won both finals. And that's perfect. Both hands off the wheel. Was that a, yes, I've done it, or, look, Mum, no hands. Oh, no, sorry. So Maxime Fouron-Castellet from Luxembourg takes home a free season entry to the BNL Karting Series for 2019. Jan Sutens, Jules Castro, and Gert-Jan Aris complete the 6 strong here. Well, whew, that's it. All done. So the last results are as follows. Gilles Stadsbader from Belgium wins the OK class here at Karting Genk in the BNL kickoff, ahead of Mads Rees from Denmark in second position. Maxime Fouron-Castellet wins the OK Junior classification, in my honest opinion, and provisionally, so to speak. So there we go. So Gilles Stadsbader, Mads Rees, Maxime Fouron-Castellet, Jan Sutens, and Jules Castro, and Gert-Jan Aris completes the running for the last event of the BNL kickoff in 2019.